Oh, the best.
Can you guys hear me? No?
Yes.
Does it sound like they're working?
Yes.
Yeah? Okay. Hi everybody, welcome to the Denver Zoo. My name is Molly, I'm a zookeeper here. I work in the Pachyderm building and Toyota Elephant Passage. We have a special hippo demonstration for you today. We are celebrating a birthday. This is Bertie. He is going to be 57 years old tomorrow. So it's pretty amazing, yeah, right? He is the second oldest hippo in North America, and Bertie has lived here for 55 years. He came here when he was 2 years old. He was born at the Central Park Zoo, and the Johnson family bid on him and won him in an auction for about $2,500, and they arranged for him to be brought here to the Denver Zoo, which was called the City Park Zoo at the time. So he came when he was 2, and they donated him to the zoo, and he was the first hippo to ever live here. He has fathered every single hippo that ever lived in the Denver Zoo, ever born, which is 29 children.
Oh my God.
29 babies Bert has fathered. He's had 2 girlfriends over the years, and he has outlived both of them. So it's pretty amazing. An old hippo would be in their late 40s, so Bert has far surpassed life expectancy for hippos. He is doing really, really well for his age. You might notice when he's out on the land, he walks a little bit slower. He eats a little bit slower. When he gets his treat for his birthday, you might notice that his teeth are worn down a little bit, which is totally expected for his age. We keep a close eye on his health and make sure that he is comfortable as he gets older. So he's on some arthritis medication, and we watch his diet really closely every day. We estimate he weighs about 5,000 pounds, which is a lot. He eats about 100 pounds of hay and alfalfa a day, plus some grain that is made for hippos. And let me hold this up so you guys can see. This is going to be Bert's birthday cake for the day.
Oh.
Like I said, we watch their diet really closely, so this is actually a healthy cake. It's made out of monkey chow and grain that's all mushed together, and it has bananas. And the white stuff that looks like frosting is actually coconut oil. So it's super healthy for him. A long time ago, Bert's favorite treat used to be angel food cake. But we want to watch his diet more closely than that now that he's older, so we make him healthy treats instead. So I'm going to give Bert part of his cake right here, so get your cameras ready. It'll take him a little while to eat this, and while he's eating it, I'll tell you some more stuff about hippos, and you guys can ask me questions. So it might take me a minute to call him over. Bertie! Come here, buddy! Come here, Bertie!
Oh. Thinking about it.
There you go.
You're getting it? Oh, that's hilarious.
Somebody want in
You're
there?
fine.
I'll move that.
Thank you so much.
He looks happy. He just looks happy, doesn't he? Oh, he is.
He does look happy. You want to get in front? Yeah,
All right, so while Bert's eating his cake, I'll just tell you a little bit more about hippos. But first I wanted to say Bert is so lucky. He's he's gonna have 6 days of birthday celebrations this week. This is his 5th one, and the grand finale will be tomorrow for his actual birthday. So he's a pretty lucky guy. So hippos in the wild live in Africa, right? They live in the rivers, and they spend most of their life in the water. So they're herbivores. They eat pretty much grass, straight grass in the wild. So what they would do is spend the whole day with their families in the water, and they would get out at night to graze on the land and then go back in. You might notice sometimes if you're ever visiting the zoo, hippos have like a pinkish red, gooey, like gel secretion coming from their skin. And sometimes it looks like they're bleeding, but actually that's just a natural sunscreen that comes out of their skin. It helps keep their skin moist, and it protects their skin from the sun, from getting sunburned, just like us. These guys have a reputation in the wild for being aggressive, but in reality they're just very defensive of their territory. So they live underwater, they can hold their breath for 5 minutes, and sometimes boaters or visitors would come across a hippo without even knowing it, and a hippo would defend their territory because that's their home and they feel protected with it. Sometimes they might fight a lion, but I don't think that would happen too often. These guys are much bigger than a lion. You might notice Bert's son. He has one son that still lives here at the zoo. His name is Macaulay. He's inside the building right now, and they live separately because male hippos do not get along. Like I said, they're very territorial. Once they hit a certain age, fathers and sons no longer get along. So they live separately. They take turns coming outside to this pool. They each have a pool inside the building. You might see them bickering over the wall sometimes, trying to get at each other. Even though they're separated, they still have their little arguments. And, Macaulay is about 10 years old right now, so he's a teenage boy and he has a lot of attitude. And he likes to challenge his father. So Bert's just enjoying and savoring his cake. It takes him a while to eat that. They have a lot of gum tissue in their mouth that helps them eat the hay that they eat and move around that grass in their mouth and digest it. So they'll probably be working on this for a while.